Well, you do find some, but it's more rare. Uh, you can run into an area where everything you find someone else has found, and you sometimes see was found 6 years ago by blah de blah, uh, and you think, oh, okay. Then you go to the next system, found by bloody blob 2 years ago, and you're thinking, oh, that's not what I would like. But the further away you get from Euclid, the more systems you actually will discover yourself, and it will bear your name or your tag. So I'm not doing this for the things I might get. I am doing this for working on the milestones, to be honest. I don't have many left. Yes, but I would give some spoilers, so let's say you have to watch a bit more before we come to that, because there's more than these 3 races, and the 4th one is kind of the one I like. The thing is, I can tell you that yeah, no, I would say that there is a race which is called the autophage, which is a robotic race, but they have built themselves. They are actually the Kovacs, but the Kovacs is living in a convergence. They are all connected. The autophage is Kovacs, which has ripped themselves out of that and is individual. So they are a funny bunch. I would say that. And I will come to them, maybe not today, but hopefully on Sunday. Because I should see if they give me upgrade modules for actually talking to them. Wow, it's sometimes what you put into it, isn't it? The same is you talk to these guys, and 9 out of 10 players don't actually read what they say, but some of their comments is actually quite funny as well. So I would say you should really sometimes take the time and read what is being said. Next atlas is where? There. That's far away. So it's good I got this ship. 352 light years. So in perspective, we're actually traveling quite far around. Each galaxy is roughly 700,000 light years. And there's 255 of them. Well, there's 256 of them, but one is not straightforward to get to. Sure. How am I doing on the... I need 10 more. I'm getting into trouble here, aren't I? Well, let's just try and push it. Worst part is if I don't have enough, so I can't continue, I will just have to go out and farm the milestones. And how the world I will do that, I have no clue. I would say there's so many things in the game that it's kind of difficult to give everything describe everything. So that one will soon come. Oh, that will soon come. That's 2. That I can actually get a couple more. Oh, that one is close as well. That one I'm not going to. I could kill some sentinels, hopefully. I could kill some pirates. I probably will run into some at some point. Okay. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it did. See, this planet was discovered by Gringo. So when I look at it, 9 years ago. God, time flies. Time really flies. Jesus. That means I've been playing this game for almost 8 years. Fucking hell. Okay. I could go out and hunt pirates, but I really don't want to if I don't have to. So but I will talk to some aliens. No, don't think I'm difficult or anything, but I rather don't want to give too many spoilers, because if you're going to play the game, you need to experience the game. But of course, if you ask, then I will answer. Oh, it's a gig system. It's one of Wicked's favorite systems, which I can't get anything from, but I can talk to some gigs. At least that will give me some. I probably didn't have to practice, because it's just yeah, it doesn't count if I talk to the same again. So there is what, 6, 7 types of ships, so there's a little bit to actually go into. Shuttles, which is good to inter-system planetary jumps. There's fighters, which, well, as the name says, is good to fight in, or not. It is very often what you have. There is haulers, which is cargo ships, basically. There is solars, which gain some extra fuel saving in systems. I still don't see the point with them. Then there is explorers. They are good for jumping between systems. There was one here just a moment ago, but then there's the Sentinel interceptors, which you have to go and find on certain types of planets. What's going on here? Go away. Thank you. And then there is a possibility to get a living ship, or living ships. I had 2, but now I have none. Well, I have one on my normal account, but I would say I don't particularly like them, because they are quite difficult to actually deal with. It's not standard modules you use, so they are a little bit tricky to upgrade. Hi, girl. Why do you look like you're sweating? Have you been out bathing in the water bowl? I can see you're warm. Yeah, I know. So, I'm actually doing this to get the milestones, and I hope at least that will be one step. Well, there is other things you can do to learn language, but it's not much better. But what I have done when I play normally, I'm doing it now to try to get the milestones. But when I play normally, I only talk to 1 or 2 on a space station, 3 tops in the start, and that's mainly because of the things you can get out of them. These milestones, I need them for the mission, so that's if I don't do them, then it will not open up as it should. Well, it shouldn't, but so. That one is actually better than no one, so. But you're right, it gets very quickly tedious, and it is not something I really like. So we are moving toward it, and I'm also getting for warping, so I kind of think I will be good. 43. Well, let's see. Onwards to the next one. The thing is, sometimes you are forced by the circumstances, and that's the thing. But you can also learn language from language stones, which is all around on planets. Oh. Also from certain types of monoliths around the planet. So there is ancient buildings. There is options. And then there's this method, bursting bubbles or whatever we want to call it. Oh, my life system is starting falling. You degrade that every time you actually move, so that's so. And I will say there is much more words than there is actually milestones for them. I think the top milestone you get, which is milestone number 10, you get that for like 100 words, where each language has around 800 words, so that's there is a little bit of a lag there. And over time, I think first time I got all the languages, and at that time there was only 3 races. I think that the numbers was between 500 and 600 words. They have been that has been added to it over time, and which I don't mind, but I just don't think that the milestones actually accommodate that part. So the next one will be Emerald, and that I actually have to go and farm for. So I put the cadmium drive on so I can go to red systems, which I will have to do now, and then I will have to build the emerald drive so I can go to green system, and then the indium drive so I can go to blue systems, and then I only need one more, and which is the purple one, but I don't get that until I unlock a lot of things. So, and that's going to be the difficult one. So, I actually think thing is you can never buy cadmium, emerald and indium, which is from the red, green and blue systems. You can get it, but it is a little bit more tricky. Yeah. So I'm only running around. I will talk to some, but not so many at the as I did. I'm not taking any more bullets. I actually don't have to practice them. The thing is, I don't actually get anything really out of it, so I might just take the words and then go with that. That is combined. I think it is. Let me just check it up, because it might have changed. So I mean, yeah, these go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 70 is number 9. So these are not 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 100 words is number 9. That's just words overall. But if you want to really see them, come on. Where do I actually see that? Wow, you can see how many or how few words I have learned. There is some way you can go in and see what words you have actually learned. It's not the log. Collected knowledge. Let's just take the language records. So you get all the words of. See how. It actually shows more than the numbers. I don't know if it takes from some of the other. There's a lot of things which goes through from your other saves, so I'm not sure, because I know if I look at is it this one? Yeah, fishing records. You can see there's pictures down underneath. That means I have caught them on a account on one of my saves, but this one I never caught, so I don't even know the name of it. So some things goes a little bit through, and the thing is, there is things you can get on one account. On one save, which you then also can get on others. It's something I have not really showed anything about, but there is 3 types of monetary entities in the game. There's units, which you spend to buy different things with, ships, among other things, materials and stuff like that. Nanites you buy modules with, mainly, and Quicksilver is something you use to buy special things, which can be cosmetics or things, and those you can use on all your saves. So I can actually quickly show that if you are interested. So the Quicksilver companion is in the anomaly, and I know I'm doing this on time, but this doesn't take a lot of time. So if I enable multiplayer, then in here I can actually see if there's other players in here, and there's one with a living ship over there, and the player is Elder Gameplays. Yeah, something like that. But the thing is, I'm going to disable that again, because you can. Some players are very kind, and they are sitting giving very expensive shit out here, and I really don't want people to give me. So now I'm all alone again. So this is the Quicksilver guy. And this is where you can create items. You can also collect expedition rewards. So no matter which save you did the expedition on, any of your saves you can get the rewards, and that's things like there's a living ship, for instance, from one of the last ones. You can get a multi-tool. There's some cool things in between. You can get some decal to different things, banners to put up with your name, and a cool fishing rod. It's not better than the one you make, but never mind that. And so on and so on and so on. And all these things you can use on all your saves. And the same with the Quicksilver things, and that's actually where you can buy. You see, yeah, this is a new, so it takes a little bit before everything unlocks in the top here. But if I went into one which was 100 hours in, then it would be unlocked. But I can buy, or I can take things which I have unlocked earlier, and this is also where you buy an egg, so you can go on the mission for the living ship. And it goes on all your saves. So that's, I actually normally have one thing, and I won't put it on here, but I always have a bobblehead on my ship. What is that? But very often when there is a new update coming out, then we get some Twitch drops, so it is actually, there is quite a number of ships, so there's one of the bobbleheads, and when you buy one of these, it would be standing on your dashboard in your ship. I'm not going to do it because this is a challenge, so it gives a little bit of benefits doing it. probably not changing anything on a time basis, but I just like to do things cleanly. But I find it very cool that if I start a new game and I want a cool ship, I can actually just take a cool ship because I have it from an expedition or whatever. And that big box there is the Nexus, and that is community, it's difficult missions, so which give, and among other things, Quicksilver. If you would like the living ship, it costs 3,200 Quicksilver. On a normal weeknight, it gives 400. Over a weekend, it gives 1,600. So you can actually do 2 weekends and do the 2 missions. You will only get 1 for Quicksilver a day. The others don't give Quicksilver, but they give quite good rewards. And this one will even give a B-class reactor. I haven't mentioned that, but you can actually assemble your own ships out from parts of certain ship types. So there's a lot of yeah, but it's that people always say, well, there's nothing to do, and if you don't like what there is to do, then you have not. Otherwise, you have nothing to do, and that is actually rubbish, because there is always something to do. Yeah, you can. And you see, I even have black holes on here. If you use one of them, you will get roughly 3,000 light year closer to the center. You might ask why you want to go to the center of the galaxy, but that's where you jump to the next galaxy. I'm not going to do that on this one straight away. I'm going to a red star system. Activated cadmium, I don't need that. Oh shit. Is there only 2 planets in this system? Yep. Oh. Radiated or toxic? You choose. Well, there's not much to choose from. I need the cadmium, so that's... I need 250 of it. You take both the radiated and the toxic, yeah. Well, if you ever get to play the game, I will bet you will start moaning on how to survive the first half hour. Oh, this is mountainous. I don't like mountain planets for one good reason. They are very difficult to navigate. Oh, I know where people struggle, and I did it myself. So it's not even. I'm not being cocky or anything. That was what took me quite a while to actually learn. That little part on how to survive in the beginning. But I will say when I got it, it was not overly difficult. So why am I only getting 500 for them? Oh, please don't. There's only salt on this planet. That can't be right. There's one up there. What is that? Ah, one of them. Okay, that is actually close by, so I take the chance. This might have been a bad idea. Okay. One little trick if you want to survive bad environments. Go into a hole, and that will keep you safe. It will not restore you, but it will keep you safe. If you go into a cave before you get these modules, it will actually restore, because then you're living on this one, and that resets automatically in a cave. I just realized something. There's something else I need. I'm running out of space. Chromatic metal and sodium nitrate. Some people have made underground habitation, but it's quite difficult to keep it because the environment restore. So if you cut out a cave and start building your base inside it, it might actually start restoring. Well, they promised some things which they didn't keep, and it seems like they done everything they can the last 9 years to actually rectify all those things. And to be honest, they have done a bloody good job. I'm amazed how far the game has come, and it keeps improving. As I said to you the other day, the latest update is based around settlements, which I don't really particularly like, so it's not beneficial for me, but I will say anything else, it just keep improving. New ships, better graphics. It has updated a couple of times, and I don't know if you noticed the sea when I was in it. It's amazing what they have done there. Is So good. Can't remember how many I actually needed. I am going to build this, but I don't have any chromatic metal with me, but I need it on the way here. So let's go and get the cadmium. It's there. Thing is, the smaller the beam is, the more you get out of it, but the longer it takes. But I need quite a bit, so, and I didn't see anything else but the environment which was threatening here, so I hope for the best. So this is one way of gathering resources. Each planet has 3 different types, where one of them is the base metal in that colored system. So here it's cadmium. In yellow systems it's copper, and in green systems it's emerald, and in blue systems it is indium. And that there is one of them on each planet, and then you get 2 others. I can't remember what was on this one. Uranium and salt. So salt is quite useless for me at this point, so what did I need? 50. So I'm actually going to use some of it, but I'm only making the 50. But there is things on this planet right here I'm going to need later, so it's actually important to pick it up when you see it. But I need the hazmat glove to actually take it, so yeah. It's like an anno when you know with investors you need something particular, and if you see an option to get it early, you take that option. So I have so much ferrite dust, so I will actually upgrade some of it. So no, it's my ship I need, not this. So these needs hazmat to pick up. That is a special resource, because you actually pick them up by pressing E, or if you're on console it's something else, square or X or whatever it is. So you don't mine them, you don't beam them, anything, you just pick them up with your hands. However, you need some specific gloves, hazmat, to actually do it. And it comes up that I can offer the creatures food. And if I do that, I can actually farm them as well, but I have no need of that. I don't have any food, so but they become very friendly. And sometimes there is actually missions where you have to pick up dung from creatures, and you get that by feeding them. Where is my ship gone? There. Well, you know what? Suck that. So, you make it out of carbon, which I don't have only much of, but let's find an animal. Which one is interesting? Let's take that one. Yeah, come get some food. So, I can actually, then I can interact with it, I can adopt it, I can collect resources from them, which is egg here. That is important if I want to cook, for instance, or I can ride it. So I can use it as a mount while I'm here. It's not the best of mounts, so that's I'm going to say that. Where is my ship? Actually, take me to my ship. There. No, that way, yeah. Down there. Oh dear. And then you can jump off. But yeah, that's what you can. So, we once had a very big discussion because someone said, oh, I wish you could get flying mounts. And I actually proved that you can. You can pick up certain flying creatures and they will fly you around. So, yeah, there's a lot of options. So, if you're into that, I know a couple who was both playing. The wife was only playing for collecting companions, cute animals. Another thing is there is no space station in this system. That means you can be quite on your own if you are attacked. One of the tricks to get away from an attack is going into a space station. You can call the anomaly and things like that. I know you can collect 6. I don't know if you can collect more than that, but you open slots by buying them for nanites and it becomes quite expensive. But I mean, if that's what you really want to do, then it is absolutely doable. Just realized something. I have been a little bit stupid. Who's hailing me? Okay, I think I just got the last last one with the purge. No, it just said go to the okay. So but there is a lot of funny little things in the game, and that's really what makes it so good. It's at times quirky, and yeah, I will say it's really up to you if you're into that kind of things, but some parts of the game is one humongous big sandbox. Well, not entirely sandbox, because there are things that can kill you, and you always have to bear that in mind. You can't just run around like a brainless fool. That you have to, after all, keep that part. So Emerald is the next one. I will have to go and pick that up. So see if I can pick some more words up. I think I'm going okay with the milestones actually, but it doesn't harm to actually make sure. So we need to go to a green system. So I need 2 words for the next one. Okay, it's coming along. It is coming along. That is kind of good. Do I need anything here? No, I don't. I don't think I even want to I don't even want to look at the missions, because I'm not going to do them. Well, I need these. They get more and more expensive, but that's how it is. Pick up a couple of words more. before we run off. There was one which disappeared, okay. One more. It's the 100, so I only have the, I think the last one is called Babelfish. Let's just grab one or two more before we run off. Oh, welcome back. So, there's an explorer. See, they kind of come along with each other, these, so whoa, 150 for the last one. That has been changed then. Okay. So I need four milestones. Yeah, well. I personally think this is better than Starfield, but because even though you sometimes end up repeating what you're doing, no doubt about that, but it actually you can keep everything new because you will never be able to explore everything in the game, even if you tried. And that's of course one of the things that there is in the game, that you can keep playing new saves. You won't even see the places you've been to before. This is a type of planet which is a little bit special, and that is actually not too bad. So I found all animals on this planet, and that means I get a milestone for it. I need some emerald. Salt. What is all this with salt? Salt. Is this a bog? Gold, emerald. It's quite far away. quite far away, so let's actually fly there. So theoretically, you don't need to build all the different drives. Getting the last one is actually fine. 250. Well, I also need, was it 100? Yeah, so 350 I need. So it might take more than one. It's sometimes tricky how much there is in a deposit. There is a sentinel. Unless they are aggressive, they won't actually do you any harm while you are getting resources like this. So I can build that one, but I need to put a drive as well. So what's the next one? There's one over there. There's two just over there. I think I'll just walk to them. This planet doesn't have a hostile environment, so that doesn't mean you can still get into problems. Did I actually mark it? Don't think I did. Because even though it's not a hostile environment, you don't know if there's suddenly a storm. It got haunted frost, so it might suddenly become very cold. Some planets overnight, for instance, they can go from being very warm in the day, and then at night it turns extremely cold. And those planets is actually one of the worst ones to encounter, because you need to be able to deal with two different types of environment. So how many do I then have? 500, that should be enough. So there's another thing you can collect. I probably shouldn't, but no. It's actually going quite okay. Will I beat my time? I don't know yet. I'm almost through Apollo, and I'm actually at Emerald on Atlas. I'm lacking a few milestones, so I don't know if that will be a problem. Well, let's see. So you can find things like this, and then you can pick them up, and that's something you can collect as well. And this I can now put in my base as an ornament. Actually suddenly thought that I might have made a little bit of a mistake, but that is it's not going to be fatal in any way. So, well, I'm building the different drives so I can get to anything I want. So that's at least a start. I'm going to put it aside for now. So I got that. The next one will be indium, and now I can go and get the indium. So that's good. This one there actually was a space station. Is it a normal one? Looks like it. Sometimes in systems like this, you can actually find abandoned space stations, which how they were in the old days. So, going to get that. And just talk to a couple more. Or get the words at least. At least that's one way of getting milestones relatively easy. Don't you walk away from me. So I would say, if you have enough money, you can actually talk to the pilots of the ships and try to buy their ship. I have no clue what this ship actually is, but then you can make an offer on his ship and negotiate price. He won 9.7 million. I can't afford that. My ship is more expensive, so I could exchange it, but I lose the extra money. But if mine was, let's say, 9 million, then I only would have to pay 700,000. So that way you can get the ships. So next Atlas. When are you coming back to streaming, Tiger? Swamp Planet. Oh. Can't use your pulse drive if you're too close to the planet. Well, I might pop in and say hi. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing tomorrow night, but I was going to say take one which you have most enjoyable game with. You just shoot up the one which was in front of you. That's only 8. I don't even have a good gun. But you know, this is not bad because that gives me a milestone. If I survive, at least. Don't steal my kills. kill stealer. Ah. Thank you. I couldn't survive in third person. No, wait a minute. I play in third person. I couldn't do first person view either. I need to see what's on the screen. So what is this? It's a B class. That's a little bit better than the last one. There's another thing. See, there's a fighter which we could buy. No, that's fair enough. That's you can do pretty much as you want to, and that's the good thing. But I prefer to have the whole vision of what I'm doing. I don't trust myself. So it doesn't even look good. No, I don't want it. I take the reward. So let's see if I can nick some stuff here. It's actually okay. I'm glad I didn't take this ship. It doesn't have anything on it. That's actually a lesson to anyone which is new to the game. Inspect the freighters before you take them, because they might have some good stuff, but they might also be naked as this one. Now I will say that didn't I get any? Oh, I got one for walking. Okay. I need 2 more, so that should hopefully be enough what I'm doing. One thing I haven't done today, I haven't been to any outlaw systems. There's also outlaw systems. The missions you get on the space stations there is pirate ones, so it's attacking things or smuggling. The one thing which is important, even though I might not be playing for the long run on this one, always make sure you get your slot for the exosuit. That is something you want to fill up with all the slots you can. I know I need 150 for the last one, but just pushing on. The more I take now, the less I have to take. at some point. Unfortunately, you can only learn one word from each. Also, it also counts to the amount of people you have met, so there's two sides to this. Just wanna run over here and take a glance. They are useful. Did I talk to this guy? No. So let's just take a talk to him. Sure. Right? Yeah. So now I only need one more. That's actually not too bad. Super critical. Miasmatic. Desolate. What is miasmatic? I can see it's toxic, but apart from that, I'm a little bit curious here. Useful, but well, there is some animals, and there's more than one. Yeah, that was not what I wanted, so okay. I thought I was smart, I was not. So oh, wait a minute, I need a blue system because I'm going to need the that's not blue, is it? I need the indium for the next one, so oh, it is. It was blue. Oh dear, is there only two in here? At And they both have activated indium, which I can't use. Bloody hell. Oh. Well, there's another system there. It actually looks more purple than it looks blue. Are you kidding me? I think you are. Thank you. Oh, man. That's not even funny. Well, that was number 50, so... I don't really feel I want to take the... rotting is fine, I think. Thanks heaven we don't have smell-o-vision. For some reason I ended up on top of the thingy. Okay, we need the engine, so we don't have to dive to get it, so that's kind of positive. Not land on top of it either, because that is a stupid thing to do. Surfing suit, you know what we make glass of in Anno, don't you? We make that of sand, and it's actually the same in this game. What we pull up with the terrain modifier is silicate powder, which is actually sand. And if I refine that, if I can find it now, Jesus. Yeah, let me get into the ship before I get into trouble. Oh, must be not useful right now. So, if I refine the silicate powder, it becomes glass. So the games are not so different. They are actually quite accurate, scientific. So I will say I have passed 1 o'clock, but I wanted the engine before I did that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to call the anomaly, and I'm going to save for tonight. I will be back Sunday, 8 o'clock, and we will continue this turtle speed run. I feel I'm actually doing okay, so I don't have a lot to do. I am waiting for the last one there. That comes automatically. That is done, and I'm going through this, and I don't have a lot to do there. I got the milestones, everything looked good, so the last bit is the hardest, but to get to purple, but this is going well. So this is the time where I will say thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed. What is going on here? Okay, I got a restore point. Good. So I hope you have enjoyed as much as I have done playing, and I will say thank you, and good night everyone, and have a good evening, good day, whatever your time zone is. It's night time for me, so I will say good night, and take care, and I hope I see you on Sunday. Stay safe out there. Good night.